afternoon, welcome to the Alegria Golf Academy for the weekly pro tip. Today we're going to be talking about club face and club path and how they can affect the way your ball flies. Club face is the biggest factor in starting direction of the golf ball. So when I say that, I mean actually where that club is pointing in relation to where you're aiming. So if you've got that club face pointing square when you hit the ball at impact to where you're aiming, that ball will start on that direction. Doesn't mean it might not finish there, it might curve to the right or it might curve to the left depending on the path of the club, but it will start straight. Now the club face dictates 75 to 80% of starting direction for the irons. The other is club path, so the direction of the club. So you can see the club face is the main factor in starting direction of the ball. So if you have a golf ball on the golf course which is starting 30 yards to the right, and your club face was definitely pointing to the right. If it same other way, if it was pointing left, the ball would start left depending on how closed it is to where the target is. So it's really important that we try and get the club face, depending on what shot we're trying to hit, pointing where we want at impact. So if we're trying to hit a dead straight shot to the target, we want that club face pointing at the target at impact, straight at it. If it's pointing to the right, it will go to the right, it will definitely start there. So how we control club face, I mean, there's lots of different things in the golf swing that control what the club face is doing at impact. It can be grip, it can be release of the forearms, it can be closing, opening it in the backswing. So we're not going to go into today what's causing the one to the right. To do that, you would really have to go see your local PGA professional or come down here to the academy to fix what is causing your club face to be wrong if it is. For instance, here at the Alegria we have the FlyScope X2 where we can read exactly how many degrees open, closed your club face is. So we can really do some great work on fixing that. So the club path itself doesn't actually affect starting direction too much. It only affects it 10 to 20% depending on which club you're using, which is probably a little bit different to what most people think. Most people tend to think if they're hitting the ball to the right that they should pull the club across the ball to get it to go left. That's not necessarily going to work that well because you might have a club pulling across to the left but with the club face very open. Then you see what a common swing fault is, we see a slice. The club swinging across the ball to the left with the club pointing to the right. So you're going to get a ball starting to the right and slicing, which is a common shot we see and one that often people are trying to get rid of. It can be the same the other way. You could be swinging the club to the right, this way, but with the club face very closed, your ball would be starting left and curving even more to the left, so you'd have a big hook to the left. Getting the right relationship between club face and club path is key to hitting good golf shots, key to if you want to shape the ball right to left or left to right, and it's key to also hitting the ball straight. So bring yourself down to the Alegria Academy and we're going to show you how to line up your club face with your path to hit the desired shot that you're looking for. Have a great day.